motorsiklo, tricycle, four wheels, manual or automatic, at iba pa.
It's great to learn these.
Jaila Driving School. Garantisado ang serbisyo. Mababait at masisipag pa ang mga magtuturo sa inyo.
You got it right.
Kaya madali kang matuto.
Beautiful day.
Jaila Driving School with its main branch located along Quirino Boulevard, Barangay 9, Kuta, Vigan City. And soon, Sinait Branch located National Highway, Kalanutian, Sinait, Ilocos Sur. Enroll.
Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, programa ngagserbi kamang kenrang tayo iti gobyerno probinsyal, lalo na iti beneg iti sanggo niyang panlalawigan ti probinsya ng Ilocos Sur. Mangted tinanay nga informasyon kadagiti programa, proyektos, tulong ken mga sister kadagiti ang problema nga OFW ang kalugaran tayo. Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, tinagaget Produktibo Presiding Officer, the busy Governor of the Province of Ilocos Sur, Ryan Luis Singson, our main anchor, Ken Lito Javier, our co-anchor. Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, at tuyen nagsubli ngagserbi kada kayo, agsipod tada kayo ti inspirasyon mi. Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, da kayo ti inspirasyon mi.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Ilocos Sur yan, and welcome to Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. Da kayo ti inspirasyon mi. Kumusta kayo amin na po? Happy viewing. Tinito yung oras, February 28 itatan ako. Thanks God, mga kaibigan. February 28 itatan na po. Kumusta kayo amin na po? Manipod ti opisina ni Vice Gobernador Ryan Singson. Dito gayem ken kab Satyo Kapidyo Lito Javier. Kumabkablalak, happy viewing kada kayo amin. Yung mga OFW natin dyan, kaway-kaway naman, kaway-kaway. Kumusta kayo amin na po, dita Balasyo Taaw, dita Broad, dita California. Happy viewing kada kayo dita California, dita France, dita Europe. Ay, nakabakasyon ni Manang Lisa. Manang Lisa Castillo, kumusta ka? Dita mo lang nagkitan. Kenay, makabulang munto manan. Yeah? Kitkitak nagayay post mo, nakadanong ka pa'y Burgos idi na minsan. Kumusta ka dita nagsangalan, ya? I-message na to lang Manang Lisa no kano tang agkita. Manang Lisa Castillo. Yan, Castillo di Balasang. Nalipatak mo ta pilyado mo, ngayon sumat sa sarili Facebook niya. Okay, ni Janet Cortez na pamuji Canada, napan nagtubtob ti ice. Naranaan na ti kalamis na isno di jay Canada po, nagimasta kayang-kayang na yan ti Aisan, nagay-ay-aya man, mga kaibigan ni Janet Cortez. Kumusta kayo dita paeng? Ma'am Trineng, gragsak kalatan, hanggang natin kadigagago ka, high blood. Paboritom ni Kara, kung siya laki, no kaya amon, inaldaw nga may report ni Kara, tabay mon. Agyan di tabay mon. Isumang kibing kinya mo, ninaldaw. Kaya mo karana yan? Nga? Kaya mo kasi yung trabaho. Boning kalata na. Ang kajem na. So mong bat kayo ngamin, titawag. Dali ng tawag iba pa. Baga nga din na yun nyo. Kaya siyempre, masapol lang ba't ti kapatpatang da kayo sagi. Di mo. Alright. So, kumusta kayo dita po, paing? Ken kablawa aman dati classmate ko mo, dita Hawaii. Dita Honolulu, Hawaii. Miss Analisa Prando, Miss Analisa Marinel Prando, Marinel laktan, isumit tamok di bing tayo, di kakaskulante elementary, buti pa ito, mga classmate na ito, puro silang mayayaman, siya lang panaka valedictorian day, siya mo ti kapanglawan dan, siya mo nabatid ti Pilipinas, halos kadwa na isoda, at dadaamin di jay, abroad. At dati nakapandya Europe, nakapandya France, nakapandya Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, dada Hawaii, mga kaibigan, Italy. Siya lang kapanglawan da. Talaga nga nagkending sa tigasat nga napanglaw na tao na napanglaw lang nga nayanaken, napanglaw topay lang nga nga matay. Sus Mariusep. Yan. La, madimat Okay, madamdama po, maaramid ti bloodletting iti Philippine Navy Reservist nga idolwan niya po Vice Gobernador Ryan Singson dijay UNP Gymnasium ken JCI nga idolwan ni po Konsehala Janina Medina Pariñas, mga kaibigan. Ken kastamit na po tibiyang iti Philippine Red Cross. Kumusta kayo iti Philippine Red Cross apo? Happy viewing. Apo Red Cross Manager. Ma'am naganata tayen? Oh, yan nagana ni Kwan. Ma'am Red Crossen. Veronica Taktay. Veronica Ramos Taktay. Yan. Ma'am Veronica, kita tanto madamdama, interviewin kanto interview na kanto ni Kara kung nagkidi. Madamdama. Alas 9. Kikita-kita tayo. Siya mo naka-uniforme na ti Philippine Navy. Navy. Yan. Mga kaibigan. Dati bloodletting. Diyan mo mabalinti ag bloodletting. Diyan mabalinti ag donate. Apay. Nakagatak ti aso ngamin ide. Na may ipari idama. Kano yung blood, November idi, ag bloodletting ko matibombo radyo na panak. Iti problema, imbaga ngamin nga nakagatak ti aso, kay bagada mutten nga, mabayag pa'y aser, kung nadamit. Sakan to makapag-donate. Hindi mo timbagada mga kaibigan, kay niya nga rod, sumuportan alat tamot na. Toli, galoner nakpay. Ni Kara, pag-donate ito madamdama, donate ka to Kara. Nagdakkel bagim. So, nagyay mga kaibigan, iti activities apo intono madamdama. Gagayam kyan na po kailan. Dita University of Northern Philippines. So, teko na ngaron kada kayo apo, importante na ito makipag-participate iti Iloco Heritage sa channel, Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, papagayam, kastamit na po tibiyang iti Philippine Navy Reservist, tapno makapag-garaw tayo amin. Gagayem ken kakabsat. When, kastilay nga po, alakit, Kara, may BBM ta dyan? Okay, asungan ko nga baybayagan na po, ag-commercial break muna kami, then mapang kami BBM, tada ito yung activities ti Philippine Navy, madamdama po nga, attenderan me. Okay, sige, heto po.
Paapo kaditi makay ayo abuya iti uneg iti pagtaingam. Anyama nagasapulam kas ti moderno a klase iti silaw kada ti chandelier LED lights kenda dumapay. Kasapay kadagiti agkakapintas a toilet bowl, wall claddings, stainless sa lababo, kastamet ten na dumaduma ti klase na a tiles kenda dumapay a materyales agkasapulan ti pagbangon ti balay. Pasyaren ti AC Newborn Home and Builder Center. Nalawa ti showroom da, agkomportable kang agpili ti kayat mo a disenyo. Mabalin pa nga isuda iti magi-set up kadagiti katangin. Masarakan sa Rizal Street, Sulphur, Bantay, Ilocos Sur. Imat matunan na Mr. and Mrs. Alain Chan. Saanen ngagtaktak mapankan sa JAC Newborn Home and Builder Center.
Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives. Ti kooperatiba ano bayagin nga serbi kadang ti Ilocano iti amyanan a Luzon. Ti kooperatiba manpapaay ti serbisyo, benepisyo ken mangisakit kadagiti empleyado ken miyembro na. Ti Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives wano NSCC ket adon tinatulungan na. Babayin met iti namayat alangin-langin ken kooperasyon dagiti miyembro ken mangimatmaton. Adon tinaturoasan ti kooperatiba. Adupay dagiti nayon ang pasbek akas ti NSCC Farm, Chicharon Processing Facility, Macro Laboratory, kastameten ti NSCC Plaza, ken NSCC Business Center. Isungan niya pelang ter orayem makikaptingkan iti kadakilan a kooperatiba iti probinsya. Ti Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives suman na NSCC. Imatmatunan na daytoy ni Dr. Gibina Kenny.
Mag-al daw tayo aming kailian, siya ni Jean Papier de Guzman, may isang legit and authorized distributor ni I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley ni Miss Maritani Fernandez na nagkaputi Australia. Baby barley tayo at 100% nga organic, kasama din na FDA approved, halal certified, can adaan pa iti super brand seal. Dating of barley tinakatulong ka ni Miss Maritani Fernandez, iti sakit na nga cancer, iti kumusan iti 22 years cancer-free isuna. Ni I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley tayo, katandaan iti 68 micronutrients, karaman ng iti amino acids, enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. Iso nga nagpas-pasar ka iti problema iti high blood, cholesterol, diabetes, arthritis, kana dunga pa yung ananayan, ipadas mo iti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley, sigurado na makatulong din kayo iti sa lugar. Disclaimer na, ti barley tayo kat saan nga maaramat na pangagas, yung basket di, day tikat may salaang na alternatibo, nga mabalin na makatulong, kadagiti anyaman nga ananayan. Tapos mapadas nyo iti visa ti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley, mabalin nyo iti tumawag iti numero 0999-880-3995 or 0935-681-7229. Again, siya ni Jean Papier de Guzman, may isang legit and authorized distributor ti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley from Australia.
Ang init naman dito sa kotse mo, pare koy.
Sira na naman kasi yung aircon niya eh.
Sira na naman? Di ba kapapaayos mo lang kahapon? Pare, punta ka na kay Elmer Romero ng Romero's Car Aircon. A real air conditioning expert. 100% guarantee. Nakatipid ka na? Aircon mo, long life pa. Kaya punta na sa Romero's Car Aircon. The Denso Authorized Service Center with well-trained technician of Denso Philippines. Hindi lang basta aircon. Romero's Car Aircon. Located at National Highway, Balale and Agay, Bantay, Ilocos Sur. For information, call or text 0939-922-8485.
Lisensya ba ang problema mo?
Yes,
Jaila Driving School ang puntahan mo.
I love it.
A driving school accredited by LTO. They offer TDC or Theoretical Driving Course. Kailangan ito para magkaroon ka ng Student Permit. PDC naman or Practical Driving Course para sa mga kumukuha ng mga non-prof or professional driver's license. Upgrading of Restriction Code. Ito naman para madagdagan ang klase ng sasakyan na pwede mong imaneho o di kaya ang Special Driving Course para sa mga gustong matuto ng tamang pagdadrive ng motorsiklo, tricycle, four wheels, manual or automatic at iba pa.
It's great to learn these.
Jaila Driving School. Garantisado ang serbisyo. Mababait at masisipag pa ang mga magtuturo sa inyo.
You got it right.
Kaya madali kang matuto.
Beautiful day.
Jaila Driving School with its main branch located along Quirino Boulevard, Barangay 9, Kuta, Vigan City. And soon, Sinait Branch located National Highway, Kalanutian, Sinait, Ilocos Sur. Enroll now at Jaila Driving School. Put the key in the ignition. Invest in driver's education. For inquiries, call 0966-981-0745 or 0922-867-4357 or visit their Facebook page, Jaila Driving School. Enroll now.
As the heritage province of the North reopens to tourists, it launches the all-new Tour Ilocos Sur app. A quick guide to Ilocos Sur at your fingertips. Find the best tourist spots. Hotels. Bars and restaurants. and authentic Ilocos Sur products and food. Be updated on upcoming events, plus get notified on the important announcements and updates. Available for global download on Android and iOS. The Tour Ilocos Sur app. Historical becomes digital.
Kita take on the Tinudan persona because this is of great importance to the province, especially our families. The need to relocate or provide annex to Ilocos Sur Provincial Hospital, Gabriela Simon General Hospital. Next. Why I am here to cause for the initiation of this project is that as a backgrounder, Gabriela Silang Hospital, now the Ilocos Sur Provincial Hospital, was established by virtue of Act Number 3114 in 1928 during the term of late Governor Alejandro Quirojicot, with 25-bed capacity only, and was amended to 100-bed capacity by virtue of RA 4381 authored by former Congressman George Sologo. In 2014, former Vice Governor and now Governor Jerry Singson authored Ordinance Number 14-07, Series of 2014, an ordinance converting Ilocos Sur Provincial Hospital from its previous 100-bed capacity status into a 200-bed capacity hospital. At present, Ilocos Sur Provincial Hospital is a second-level hospital with 100-bed capacity with the provisions of more equipment buildings, additional quantity positions for health workers and modern health facilities. It was certified as ISO 9001-2015 under the leadership of Governor Ryan Singson next. But while we are allocating funds for its repair, but the initial design, that is the foundation, the frame, the beams and structures, cannot be repaired anymore, even we refit the building so many times. Now I will show you the reason why. The patients are overflowing along the hallway. Kapit picture lang na ito. While it is true that we have increased the bed capacity and constructed an extension on the third floor, but it is still not enough to accommodate increasing patients due to increase in population and patients from nearby provinces like the province of Abra. That is the picture that we got. Patients, yeah, that is the video ward, not overflown the hallway. Next. Surgery ward. Awan kipagnanganin ng awang pasyente na. Next. Male surgical ward. Next. Next. Now, I will show you the physical defects. Rooftop needs repair because this is the one causing leaks and flooding. Next. Collapsing ceiling. Kita niyo ako. With exposed electrical wires that is prone to flooding and fire. Next. Good. Actual na ito yung na-picture. Makita yung dangling electrical wires, connections. Next. Ayun. Nagko-collapse na. Limited storage area for equipment and they are exposed in the open area. Next. Unsafe and exposed electrical connections. The neglected oxygen generating plant. Next. Daily heavy traffic in front of the University of Northern Philippines. And crossing at Barangay 9, Kuta, Vigan City. Next. Colleagues, it is cheaper to build a new one than to conduct repairs more often. It is for this reason that this is a must, because why? Electrical lines and switches are dangling, and reconnecting new installations would entail vacating the hospital rooms, displacing hundreds of patients for the cabling of new wires. Number 2, defective clogged sewer lines greatly affects the cleanliness and sanitation of the hospital. The DJ CR DJ, the Tuma, Parato, then the DJ second floor, matadadada nagapo the second floor, the first floor. Leaking ceilings from the upper floor to the lower floor, and sometimes leakages emanate from the comfort rooms. Other issues and concerns. 1. Traffic can hamper transport of patients due to bottleneck at the UNP and the crossing along Rivero Street and Quirino Boulevard at Barangay 9, Kuta. Number 2, the hospital spillways drainage was a continuous issue, and the sewage treatment plant never happened. Number 3, the plumbing installed under the flooring cannot identify the continuous leaks in the restrooms and baths that impact the waterways. Number 4, the electrical wiring was already outdated and vulnerable to crossing. And number 5, the building materials are old and deteriorating rapidly. Next. It is for this purpose, colleagues, Mr. Presiding Officer, that I am now filing a resolution in aid of legislation to conduct a consultative meeting of all stakeholders, including officials from the Office of the Governor, Vice Governor, Sangguniang Palalawigan, Department of Health, Provincial Health Office, Ilocos Sur Provincial Hospital, Cabrera Silang, Provincial Planning and Development Office, Provincial Engineering Office, and other consultants to discuss the possible relocation or annex of the Ilocos Sur Provincial Hospital, Cabrera Silang Hospital due to the aforementioned evidences or pictures that I've shown you a while ago. Mr. Presiding Officer, may I submit this resolution to the Secretariat? We'll put this now in the first reading, and if I may, to be referred this in the appropriate committee, please the Committee on Health, to include the Committee on Infrastructure. Yeah, si Kamot lang. Mr. Presiding Officer, please.
Yes, thank you very much, Honorable Lamanang.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan tayo na magtulong-tulong, napaunlarin ang mahal nating bayan.
Panahon na ng pagbabago at iayos ang mga dapat ayusin. Dapat lang maging tungkulin.
We may now be seated.
Mamamayan dito sa atin.
Ng pagbabago patungo sa pag-asenso.
Good afternoon. We are gathered here today for the 2024 General Assembly of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines. To formally begin our program, may we call on LMP National President and La Paz Mayor Joseph Santo Niño Bernos to deliver the report of the LMP and to present the manifesto of support to President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s administration.
His Excellency, President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., to all our distinguished guests, welcome to the 2024 LMP General Assembly. It is our honor to be graced by your presence. Today starts the midterm assembly of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines. Our municipal mayors are here to make significant strides towards achieving sustainable development goals. The SDGs, adopted by all United Nations member states in 2015, represent a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. As the National President of the LMP, we are here to express collective sentiments of our municipal local chief executives. 9 years after the adoption, the Philippines still lags behind our neighboring countries in implementing initiatives in achieving the SDGs. Mr. President, as what you've mentioned during the Philippine Mayors Forum, this is the opportune time for national government agencies and LGUs to come together with the support of international partners to augment our strategies and approaches towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Mr. President, seated and standing before you are local chief executives who want nothing but the best for our constituents. The LMP has always been at the administration's disposal in realizing programs and projects that will bring progress to the grassroots level. The General Assembly reaffirms our dedication to supporting your administration's commitment to making a better Philippines for all. We stand ready to collaborate with the national government to accelerate progress towards sustainable development in the Philippines. Again, in behalf of the over 1,200 municipal mayors present here today, we thank you for recognizing the LMP's role in advancing sustainable development, because truly, localizing SDGs is the pathway to municipal development. With this, Mr. President, we would like to present to you the united stand of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines, our commitment to support to the President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. administration.
Thank you, Mayor Bernos. At this juncture, may we call on Special Assistant to the President, Antonio Ernesto F. Lagdameo Jr., to introduce our keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much to the Secretary Anton Lagdameo. Please take your seats. League of Municipalities of the Philippines National President and La Paz Municipal Mayor Joseph Santanino Bernos, League of Municipalities of the Philippines President Emeritus and Narvacan Municipal Mayor Chavit Singson. We have a lot to learn from Manong Chavit dahil talagang siya siguro sa lahat sa atin dito isang yung pinakasanay at marami tayong natututunan kaya't lagi akong nakikinig kay Manong Chavit. League of Municipalities of the Philippines Executive Vice President and Kawayan Municipal Mayor Hermelina Goulart, officers and members of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines, all of whom are my fellow workers in government. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. To all of you here today, thank you for always answering our call for a united and undivided nation. Since I joined public office more than 40 years ago, I have made it my personal rule not to pass up any chance of meeting town mayors especially. I have always believed that if one cannot go to the grassroots, the next best thing is to touch base with local chief executives. Now that I am in office, that belief has not changed. It has only been strengthened. Municipalities are not the last outpost of government. Rather, they form the front lines of government service. You are the first responders to all our people, especially those in need. Municipalities are not mere implementers of national progress because you too can initiate your own programs. Municipalities should not be treated as passive receivers of projects from the national government. You must actively incubate your own initiatives, your own projects. Because programs developed by municipalities from below by leaders who know the conditions on the ground are better than those policies that are dictated from above, from the ivory towers, from the heights of the halls of power, because you understand the situation in your area better than anybody else. And that is why I believe that many policies must rise bottom up. Not all must flow top-down. And this is how we view our 17 Sustainable Development Goals. It is our commitment to solving the problems of today while ensuring a better tomorrow. It means fueling rapid growth which uplifts the poor and rewards productivity without compromising the ability of future generations to meet those needs. It means building better and more without abusing our natural resources, preserving natural capital, such that our children can still continue to live off the interest. That, in essence, is the purpose of the SDGs. These 17 ambitious targets serve as the dials on the global dashboard. They ensure that nations will keep generating shared growth without draining the Earth's resources. In other words, the SDGs can only be achieved through unified action. Only by working together, one municipality at a time, can we build a better Philippines and bring the bagong Pilipinas that we dream of into fruition. And this is where the localization of the SDGs matters. The best practice is to learn from each other while adapting to context. Each LGU has its own strengths and limitations which must all be taken into account. Each LGU must act, but always in accordance with its capabilities and the needs of its people. Each LGU has a unique vantage point in localizing the SDGs. International and national agencies may view the bigger picture, but you, our municipal mayors, have the clearer lens to craft and implement programs and projects that are aligned with the SDGs to improve the quality of life of your constituents. In like manner, must the national government place itself at the ground level to see what works? That is imperative. You are on the front lines of action. You are our invaluable partners in this endeavor for sustainable growth. So to be clear, we are not just pumping you up so that to delegate to you all the responsibility of governance. This administration remains committed to achieving these SDGs. In 2024, the national government will spend 457.41 billion pesos for climate change expenditures. This includes 375.45 billion pesos for water security, 18.19 billion pesos for sustainable energy, 6.48 billion pesos for environmental and ecological stability. We will spend a total of 2.09 trillion on social services. But the national government cannot act alone. We must harness the power of LGUs as well as civil society organizations, the private sector, and communities towards achieving the SDGs within the committed timeline. We laud your efforts to localize the SDGs. As municipal leaders, you are agents of positive change towards sustainable development. By promoting community participation and engaging your constituents in decision-making processes, you foster a culture of citizen empowerment and community development. The work of securing the future of our children requires brave, bold visions and bold action. It is building what is grand instead of being content with what is piecemeal. It is the courage to start projects with long building timelines. Kahit lumampas na sa mga termino natin, kailangan pa rin natin isipin na hindi na bale kung hindi tayo kikilalanin. There is a saying, very clear saying, if there is much that can be achieved if people are not fighting for the credit. Basta alam na natin, maganda yung ating ginawa, marami tayong natulungan, gumanda ang buhay ng ating mga constituent, sapat na yun. In that way, we serve the greater good instead of meekly setting for short gestation periods that are only high in optics and in gimmickry. It is about going for ambitious projects that span several terms, without regard for who will inaugurate them when completed, instead of picking ones that are ribbon-cutting ready before elections and the campaign. Hindi naman natin maiwasan talaga yan. Dahil meron talaga tayo dapat ipakita na meron tayong nagawa at meron tayong mga bagong na ilagay sa ating mga constituencies. Ngunit, ang ating ginagawa ngayon is we are trying to I'm working very hard to make this administration a transformational one. At ibig sabihin yan ay marami talaga tayong kailangan palitan structurally. Bakit natin kailangan gawin yun? Kailangan natin gawin yun dahil nagbago na talaga ang mundo. At hindi na tayo maaring di na maaari na yung ginagawa natin, yung dati pa natin ginagawa. Kailangan na natin mag-isip ng mga bagong pagtugon sa mga problemang hinaharap natin dito sa lokal, pati na sa international sa global economy at sa pag-usog ng teknolohiya. At kaya kailangan paghandaan natin. Hindi ito nagagawa sa isang taon. Hindi nagagawa ito sa madalian. Ito ay dahan-dahan nating pinapalitan ang bureaucracy ng Pilipinas, ang partnership between the government and private sector, ang pagsasama at pagkakaisa ng national government at saka local government. Kaya madalas kong sabihin, mandate should not be wasted on petty things. It should be used for grand things. Napakalaking bagay na ibinoboto tayo at linalagay tayo sa mga matataas na posisyon na ating inuupuan. Kaya gamitin natin na mabuti ang ibinigay sa atin na tiwala ng taong bayan upang talaga namang kahit na hindi na tayo ang kinikilalang gumawa, basta't may mas magandang nangyari para sa ating constituency. May mas magandang buhay ang ating mga kababayan. Yun ang mahalaga. So once again, I congratulate the LMP for its commitment to localizing the SDGs. Seeing all of you here again persuades me that more than ever, unity, inclusivity, sustainability are not just academic concepts, but are being actualized in all our municipalities. Mayor JB, and to the whole LMP, let us continue to work tirelessly towards making Bagong Pilipinas a reality, one municipality at a time, in partnership with all our stakeholders, with the national government, with the private sector, with civil society, and of course, with our constituents. And I wish you all the best of luck. Asahan ninyo na lagi naman andito ang national government na nakikinig sa local government dahil kailangan namin marinig kung ano ba ang tunay na pangangailangan ninyo. At uulitin ko yung madalas kong sinasabi, dapat pakinggan ng mga local government executives dahil unang-una, kayo lang ang nakakaalam sa lugar ninyo. Wala nang mas expert kesa sa inyo sa sitwasyon dun sa lugar ninyo. Ngunit, ay ang dala naman ninyo ay hindi laging problema lamang. Kasama rin dyan ang mga suggested solutions. Dahil nasa sa inyo, alam din ninyo kung ano yung maaring gawin. Yung solusyon sa isang bayan, hindi necessarily na dahil effective yun sa isang bayan, dadalhin mo sa kabilang bayan, effective din yun. Hindi. Kailangan natin tignan ng mabuti ang sitwasyon ng bawat local government unit. Kailangan ng national government pakinggan ang lahat ng report at saka suggestion at saka problema na nangyayari sa iba't ibang local government units. At ang trabaho naman ng national government ay magbigay ng guidance na dito natin ipapatungo ang ekonomiya. Dito natin papupuntahin ang ating sistema ng politika. Dito ang ating pagpalit. Dito ang mga pagbabago. At yan ang guide. Kaya sama-sama natin, paghusayan natin at sa palagay ko, pagka tayo ay nagkaisa at tuluyan natin pagkakaisahan ang trabahong ibinigay sa atin ng ating mga constituent ay magiging matagumpay ang transformation ng ating minamahal na Pilipinas tungo sa bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Magandang hapon sa inyo. Mabuhay ang LMP.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. First, may we call on the Executive Committee of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines to please stand by. You may now proceed to the stage, Executive Committee. LMP Luzon Chapter Presidents, please stand by and then proceed to the right side of the stage. Again, Luzon Chapter Presidents of the LMP, please stand by and proceed to the right side of the stage. Thank you very much, Executive Committee. Please exit to your right. We may now have our Luzon chapter president to please go on stage for your photo op. LMD Visayas chapter presidents, please stand by and proceed to the right side of the stage. Thank you very much, LMB Luzon chapter presidents. Please exit to your right. May we now request for the LMB Visayas chapter president to please go on stage. LMB Mindanao chapter presidents, please stand by and proceed to the stage right or right side of the stage. Thank you, LMB Visayas chapter presidents. You may now exit to your right. May we request for the members or the LMB Mindanao chapter presidents to please go on stage. LMB Mindanao chapter presidents, thank you. You may now exit to your right. Now may we request the president and the rest of the stage party to please proceed downstage for a group photo op with all the guests. May we request all guests to please stand and join in our group photo. May we request our mayors at the back to please compress and move a little bit forward. If it's possible, kindly move a bit more forward, especially for the mayors at the back. At the count of 3, Mr. President. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity. And that concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the event today. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. May we request everyone to please stay on your respective seats until the President has left the venue. Thank you.